Hey shitheads, guess who's back? I'm back, and we're doing another video. Y'all's been all over the sharing, the likings, all that stuff. I swear to God, you guys are tits. So, you guys just been hitting me up with all these things that you just want my opinion and my advice on. So, I can't fucking rob you of it, so I gotta fill you in. I'm gonna give you some secrets, some stuff that is gonna help you guys along the way. Uh, One of the things you guys wanted me to touch on is proper power band usage and my favorite color power band. Okay, we's gonna go with green. I'm sorry, green means go. It's fast. So, it's a perfect color for your dirt bikes. So, if you got some power band in it, make sure it's green. It's gonna run professional. So, I have the big four stroker, so the power band just doesn't exist. It's just the whole motor of fast. So basically, if you're riding them two smokers, which I have nothing against, and you're just hauling balls, okay, and you crack that bitch open and this little nitrous deal kicks in, that's your power band. No, you don't have a bottle under the seat. You ain't trying to run some pounds of boost. Okay? You just got that power band. And if you work that little fucker correctly, it's gonna zoom. Okay? It's just like the clitoris. You rub it just right and good things will happen. So keep that in mind. That's your power band. Use it properly. If you don't know how to use the power band, you should probably just play out in a field for a little bit on your bike, because you's on a track, you's going to be doing some triples you didn't intend on. So, keep that in mind. What are power valves? Now, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody says your power valves are inside your motor. This is just my preference or my opinion. If you come around the side of your bike over here, okay, you see this little deal right here? Okay, that is your gas valve. Now, I'm not a fucking genius, but I would say that's your power valve. Because you turn that bitch off, you's not going to do nothing. You're going slow, your bike's going to die. So, I guess that's just my opinion on what your power valve really is. Because it goes all your power. What else do we got? Favorite squeegee to use to keep pits dry, or my pit area dry, from all the dripping wet bitches. Basically, I don't use a squeegee, okay? If they come in my areas and they's making a mess, I was raised that you clean your own messes up. So, if they's come in there dripping, making a mess, making it slippery, I don't have no fucking wet floor signs, okay? So, y'all's bitches clean your shit up. I appreciate y'all's, I guess, dripping, but please, it's messy, and just clean up. Clean up after yourself. Okay, why I chose Kawasaki. Now, I was binge waiting for this one. Basically, this is the only bike I have not blown up, okay? Every Kawasaki I've been on, she's been a screamer. She does what I want. She does what she's told. So, I'm just saying, these motors are bulletproof. Now, I know some of you are probably going to be like, well, I've blown one up. That's because you're a dipshit, okay? You got to ride her just right. You can't go just beating the shit out of her, putting her away fucking dirty. You got to clean her. You got to treat her like she's, your bitch. So, I'm just saying, it's the only motor I haven't blown up, so I'm a strong Kawasaki guy. So, that's just how that one's gonna go. Start line. Basically, everybody knows if you's on a start line and you got a gate full of 42 other fuckers that are going for the same thing you are, you better be on your shit. Because you get a little back tire spin, okay, and everybody else is grabbing, you ain't doing nothing. You just gonna have to fight through the pack like Stewart, okay, and try to get a win that way. And trust me, by the end of the race, your ass gonna be tired. So, Start line's everything. I prefer to line myself up. When I go on the start line, you know, I give the back tire a little spin before the motor's even running, just to give her a little bite from the beginning, okay? And I prefer to have my front tires at least 1 foot away from that fucking gate. Because when that yellow light comes on, and then it hits green, you usually got 5 seconds until that son of a bitch is going down. So, if you keep yourself a good 1 foot away from the gate, and that gate starts to drop, and everybody's just revving to piss, you's gonna have time to let that son of a bitch drop. So, just a little starting advice, keep yourself back some. Everybody's like, I just want a head start on everybody. I want to get as close as I can. Okay, when you ram the gate and you sit there like a dipshit with your bike all tangled in metal, you's gonna wish you listened to me. So, just a little bit of advice on that. The throttle, okay? Now, once again, and I'm going to keep going back to this because I don't care what anybody says, there's a lot of parts on a dirt bike that are related to a vagina. The throttle, okay? She's sexy, she turns, okay? And one quick snap of that motherfucker and you're done. Okay, so basically what a throttle is almost a full revolution to almost death if you don't use it right. Your throttle does everything. It makes your bike go, if you didn't know that. And yeah, you gotta be smooth on it. You gotta know how to use it in whoops and turns and jumps and all kinds of stuff. So basically, master your throttle, master your usage. Okay? Don't be screaming your bike for no goddamn reason unless there's bitches on the sideline and you just got a rev limiter. So, master that. I don't care if you're one of them YouTube guys that go and you watch videos on YouTube. Sometimes that helps. But I'm going to tell you right now, you use it too much, it's going to kick your ass. So, just a few things you guys commented on. We're just going to go over some other stuff on the next video, but we're going to do something. People's been asking me lately, hey, Stroker, you do shout-outs? You know, I'd like a shout-out. Okay, you know what? This is what we're going to do. I want all you crafty son bitches to draw something up. Something cool, something crazy on a, I don't give a fuck if it's a piece of paper, a poster board, and you're going to take a picture of it and you're going to send it to my inbox, okay? And if I like yours the best out of all of them, I'm just going to give you a shout out on my page, okay? I'm going to post a picture on my page with the fan sign, and that's how y'all's going to get your shout out. So, all you crafty bastards, get out your crayons and start drawing, okay? So, until the next video, I will see you guys later. Share all this shit, like it, and comment. I will see y'all later.